Hello, I am WingSongHalo, and today I'm going to be reading a bad fic from the My Hero Academia fandom. This one is just called TodoBaku / BakuTodo. So, great title right there, very promising. Alrighty, chapter 1. This takes place when everyone gets their dorms. Please enjoy. And then I guess there's like a weird upside down face of some sort. It's a dot and then a tilde and then a dot. Everyone in class 1A had just recently been told that they were getting their dorms on Saturday. Just about everyone was excited, as it was currently Thursday and it was only 2 more days until they move into the dorms. Todoroki was at his house, end of the school day, packing clothes and toiletries. "Son, once you are at the dorms you aren't allowed," as in speaking aloud, "to slack off or you'll come back here," his father said while leaning on the door frame to his room. "Go away. I don't need you to tell me this," Todoroki calmly but immediately said. He glanced over his shoulder and saw the unpleasant sight of his father before looking back at his suitcase. What's with calling him his father? My friend Stormy pointed out that, for a father as distant as Endeavor, maybe that's appropriate. Meanwhile, at Bakugou's house, "Where are my clothes, old hag?" Bakugou yelled at his mother while frantically looking around like a deer in headlights. I don't think deer scream, though. "You said they looked like trash, so I put them where they belong," she screamed back. "Just go out shopping for more." Bakugou sighed and looked at the 2 outfits he had left, a black tank top and tight-ish gray tracksuit bottoms, then a full black tracksuit. "Fuck." There's like a million U's. He sighed as he shoved the crumpled up outfits into a bag, then zipped it close. Equals sign. Aha, it's really short, sorry for mistakes. Leave some suggestion. Alright, part 2. Quick drawing of dorm layout. Oh yeah, the header image is a quick drawing of the dorm. It's on lined paper. I'll probably put it in the video. Hi. I don't really have a lot of motivation, but yeah. There's like a million H's. The only person who will actually read this is probably my friend or something. Lowercase c, colon. I mean, it's good that she has realistic expectations, I guess. Also, is it Lida or Elda? I had no idea what they were talking about until later. Anyway, ... It was Friday morning and everyone was entering school. Ring, ring, beep, rang. That's the school bell, by the way. Don't ask. Oh, but I really, really need to ask. The first bell had just rang It Is Annoying tune signaling for everyone to head to class. In class 1A, Lida was telling everyone to sit down even though him and Mr. Aizawa were the only one. Oh, yeah, that's right. This fic calls Ida Lida, I guess because it's usually romanized I-I-D-A. And I guess the first I looks like a lowercase l. I don't know. I don't know why just his name wouldn't be capitalized. Like, it's pretty obviously I-I-D-A. Anyway, "Lida, please sit down," Mr. Aizawa said lazily. He walked over to his chair and sat down with a small thump. "Today you'll be given the keys to your dorm rooms. You can enter the facilities and take a look around, but you can't stay overnight. You have until 3, the teacher steadily said. "Well, let's go." The class cheered and stood up and followed Aizawa. "New dorm layout, not like in the anime/manga. Time skip because I'm lazy." You're not supposed to tell us that. The dorms were located far from any buildings, back of the school property, space, end parenthesis. "Okay, here are your keys." He hands them out to each student, suddenly present tense. "The card that says a number on it is your room card, and the black card is the dorm building room." What? Oh, okay. "You can also use your cards to access the baths," Aizawa explained before using his own black card to open the dorm building. The students shoved through the double doors and started scanning the room. "Wow, it's so cozy and nice in here," Momo said, smiling. The lounge had white walls and gray sofas scattered at the edges of the room. A small black mat was placed in front of the door with plants on each side of the door. Pictures of landscapes were on the wall and a few tables with magazines on them. Todoroki opened a small oak wood door that lead to the shared kitchen. Midoriya looked past Todoroki into the kitchen. "Wow! Wow!" he squealed like a fangirl. "It's just a kitchen," Todoroki replied and walked into the kitchen. The class followed Todoroki as if he was a tour guide showing the best attractions. The kitchen was fairly modern with shiny tiled floors and walls. The cupboards were also shiny, and the oven, microwave, kettle blender were also shiny. What the fuck is a kettle blender? Not to mention, why is everything so damn shiny? Aw, the fridge isn't stocked, Denki whimpered, and closed the fridge door, which was a double door, shiny fridge. Shiny is in all caps. "Of course it is, dunce face." Bakugo scowled at his stupidness. Can I scowl at your stupidness? In the kitchen, there was another oak door. What's with all these oak doors? You know those are heavy as fuck, right? Todoroki pushed the door open, which led to a dining room. Almost looked like a cafe. There was a big table and 4 cedar tables around the room. You know, it kind of makes me sad because they obviously put a lot of thought into what the layouts look like, even if they do reuse the same words over and over again. Like, and that's so much more effort given to the surroundings than in most of the fics that I read. But anyway, the floor was white and gray marble pattern. As for the walls, they were the same. Todoroki continued with his tour until about 11 a.m. See picture above for dorm layout. It's really bad, but go look. Surprise, surprise, Todoroki and Bakugo were placed next to each other on the 3rd floor. And then there's like a series of M dashes. Thanks for reading. Sorry for any mistakes. The TodoBaku will start in the next part. I just need to set out the plot first. And part 3. Chapters will be somewhat short because I can get them out quicker. I've also wrote out a lot of chapters, so they should be out sooner. Oh boy. Everyone just hung around in the living room until me, Aizawa, I'm Aizawa now apparently. Cool. Told everyone to leave the dorms and go back home. Next day! Todoroki grabbed his bags and some other stuff and walked out the house before his dad could suggest a car ride for him. It was probably about a 30-min walk from his house to school, but he didn't mind. He was walking, then he realized that he had never walked to school before. Wow. Privileged little fuck. Todoroki's POV. Great, this is just great. I thought today was going to be a good day since I avoided my dad and we were moving into the dorms, but no, I just have to get lost. I sighed and carried on walking in a straight line. Then I saw a UA uniform. From this distance, God knows who it is, but it was definitely a uniform. 3rd person POV. Todoroki speed walked towards the person. After getting closer, he realized it was his classmate, Bakugo. Bakugo, wait, he said loudly, but not quite a shout. Thanks for specifying. What? Bakugo yelled as he span around, causing the light gravel to crush under his shoes. Holy shit, how hard was he stepping? I'm lost. What do you mean you're lost? I don't know where school, capitalized, is. Bakugo cried out laughing. Well, that's pathetic. We've been at school for ages and you don't know where it is. Well, I usually take the car, and Todoroki was interrupted by Bakugo. I guess even the half-half bastard can be stupid. Stop laughing. Dribble is getting all over you. What are you, a 4-year-old? Todoroki said calmly. What did you say, Icy Hut? It was a joke. Yeah, a really bad one. They walked to the dorms in somewhat silence, but not entirely silence, apparently. Time skip. Bakugo and Todoroki entered the dorm building. Some people were in the lounge. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that detail. And looked surprised, but also curious to see them together. Love triangle warning, kinda? This is encased in, like, little caution triangles with exclamation points in it. Since when did those two walk together? Wait, they could have just came in at the same time and it was coincidence, Midoriya mumbled. Deku, you're mumbling again, Ukraka said softly. Oh, haha, oops, he replied, smiling. Bakugo shoved Todoroki and started heading for the lifts. Elevators. Bakugo, my dude, the lifts and stairs are locked since it isn't 9 a.m. yet. We need to wait for Aizawa to open them, Kirishima said. Bakugo turned around and had murder in his eyes as he stomped him way into the kitchen with Todoroki following behind. What? They both went in the kitchen. This is no good. I'm going in the kitchen as well, Midoriya thought to himself, and told everyone that he was off to get some water. Todoroki was silently making some tea that he bought. Good for him. What is that fancy-looking shit? Bakugo glanced over as he was making his instant coffee. It's black tea, Todoroki replied as if it was the most obvious thing in the world, which it was. I want to try some. Sure. Deku, Midoriya, oh thanks for specifying, I was so confused when you said Deku, walked over to the counter and smiled. Go away, fucking tree! Bakugo scowled. Tree. Is all Deku could say as he grabbed a glass, put in some tap water. He walked into the dining room, which is, I guess, a room where you make a lot of loud noise, where Lita was sat with some other classmates. He was planning something in his head, but God knows what. I guess you're not going to give us a point of view. Bakugo's POV. Quick reminder, everyone already know that some people are gay. ECT. I mean, yeah, I did know that. It's pretty prevalent, actually. Ugh, fuck, he's so cute. I actually can't do life right now, oh my god. Well, that's a mood. I make my instant coffee and pour some milk that Todoroki bought. Wow, Todoroki's just like stocking up the whole kitchen. I watch him make the tea. He made it so carefully. I may insult him all the time, but I can't show my emotions to anyone, really. Then again, he doesn't show emotions either. In fact, I've never heard him laugh or cry, ECT. Here, he said while sliding me the tea. It was a light-ish brown color, and it smelt good. Tea smells really good. Tea is good. Tea if life. All right. Yeah, I'm alive, so I guess I'll have some tea then. I forget about my coffee and follow Todoroki into the dining room, holding the handle of a white mug full of delicious tea. Yum. Yeah, this totally sounds like Bakugou. Third person. Todoroki and Bakugou sit down with the rest of the people in the dining room, as a few follow with other drinks and small snacks like apple juice and cookies. Is apple juice a small snack? Was it like in a juice box? Or time skip to 8:57. That's a really specific time. AM because I'm lazy. Mr. Aizawa walked into the room where the whole of Class 1A were sitting. I've opened the lift and the stairs. If you need anything, there's a phone in the lounge and on each floor of the dorms. The class, there's no ending punctuation, so I'm assuming the rest of the chapter is Mr. Aizawa's speech also. The class rushed towards the rooms. I'm also off on holiday since school's ending, so stories won't be out as quick. Hey, sorry for any spelling mistakes. The next one will be a cool chapter. Peace sign, maybe. It's like a hand making the peace sign. Anyway, that's the first 3 chapters. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I hope I can count on you to be there next time. Thanks, bye!